Hello, good morning. Good morning. Here we are. I am live on YouTube today to do my Friday show of A Dog's View, where I get to help you understand dogs better from taking a look in a dog's paws and checking out what life is like from their angle and their genetics, where they come from, uh, and who they really are. I am a licensed family dog mediator. I am a dog obedience trainer, instructor, former nurse, and many years of rescue, 3 foster fails myself. I work with clients and I help them. And I'm hoping to help you have a better relationship with your dog and help your dog be successful and stay in the home. That's one of my things that I really dedicated to helping people be successful with their dogs because I want them to stay in their homes. Our shelters and rescues are ridiculously full of animals needing homes already. And we get to try and, we got a dog, we love an animal, and we can learn how to help them, give them what they need, fulfill their needs to have total welfare and live happily with you, not have to give away the dog and always spend your life wondering and regretting. So, uh, many times when I talk with dog owners, a lot of dog owners, I hear this very similar words. I'm frustrated. I don't know why my dog does this. How do I make it stop? Or this is just the problem. I just need to know how they can stop digging in the garden or pulling on the leash, chewing on the couch, or barking at what feels like everything. And I completely understand that frustration. I've lived it, and I understand. I know that when we don't understand the why behind a behavior, it really feels like a problem. But here's the shift that I get to be talking about. Most of these behaviors are natural dog behaviors. Sniffing, digging, chasing, chewing, barking. These are signs, not signs that your dog is broken or bad. They're signs that your dog is a dog, that you have a dog. I want to give you a few more examples. When Ginger was with my own dog, Ginger, before her dental surgery, she was very growly. She was very much more not wanting anybody to be around her. It was worse with the other dogs. And at first glance, that can just come across as bad behavior. But in reality, it was her way of communicating. She was in discomfort. She was uncomfortable. And that's natural dog behavior and a clue that she was in pain. So once we supported her by getting her medical help she needed and gotten that taken care of, the pain went away and she started feeling safer and much happier again. And it's just, recognizing and learning that natural dog behaviors. So another example is recently I was working with this client, and it's been a challenge, because I knew something was still missing. He wasn't very focused. Walks were a challenge. So I switched him from a short leash to a long line, and just giving him that few more feet, just a little more distance, made such a difference for this dog. He was able to go over to the bushes right on the edges that he wanted to sniff without dragging his owner all the way over there. And then he would have his little fill of sniff, and he would come and keep walking and go or keep sniffing his whole way along. The long line made a massive difference. Sniffing is a dog's way of exploring and understanding the world. Suddenly, this dog had room to move, to breathe, and most importantly, to sniff. The difference in him was amazing. He was calm. He was more focused, and his overall happiness was incredible. By the end of the walk, he was just laying down with this great big grin and happy because he was able to do what he needed to do. So think about that, right? It's the natural behaviors. They're not doing it uh, to upset you. They're doing it because they need to. These are their behaviors. When you go for a walk, let them sniff. Like we've been talking about sniffing lots and lots and lots. It's getting more and more talked about, and the ability of dogs to use their nose and how wonderful it can be for them. Hogan has recently fallen in love with a pile of wood that is over here. We've had that wood there for many years. And all of a sudden, I don't know whether maybe there's a squirrel going in it now all the time. I did see a squirrel in it today. Maybe they're hiding nuts. Whatever is going on, he is willing to spend. He did spend like 15 minutes or 20 minutes last night. I just let him. I have my leash on him because I don't want him to run away, but I give him that room, and I'll wrap it around. I'll follow him around trees and things if I have to, just to let him get that sniffing in between every single piece of wood. It's not a walk, which is what I would like, but it's what he needs. And he is so much happier every time now. It's been about 3 days. Every time he does that afterwards, even the walk is better now. He's not rushing around the yard like he did. He's gotten that really good, lots of smelling and detective work that he needs to do. And he puts his face into things. I mean, he's made to do that. He's obviously made to do some sort of hunting, and I let him. So making that, letting them makes such a difference. And that's the power of understanding natural behavior of dogs, rolling in things, um, tasting, chewing a bit of grass, tasting things, smelling every tree, marking, peeing on things, uh, kicking with their legs, they're leaving their scent. It's all part of dog behavior. And once we realize that, right, it helps us, once we understand what's going on with this natural behavior, it helps us see the message behind this action of what they're doing, not just the surface problem, right? Once we realize that, something amazing can happen, and we can move away from fighting against our dog's instincts and towards supporting them in safe and healthy ways. For example, when if your dog likes to dig, maybe give them a digging pit. This is a great concept and idea. You can even use a pool with sand, or just one spot with rocks, but give them somewhere to dig. And sometimes they will like to dig to just lay down and get cool. So there's a variety of reasons why they do it and what they need to do with it, or how they want to do it, but letting them do it as much as they can, uh, and just giving them an opportunity is worth working on their total welfare. If they chew, give them a variety of safe chew things, chew toys, chew objects, chew sticks, whatever it is that is safe for them to have. Let them chew. If they bark, think about it as their way of talking, and look for ways to give them security and outlets for that voice. Help them to, we can learn to help self regulate when they're barking to deal with what they're seeing. It's all part of their communication and what they need to do and their natural behaviors. And that's why we can help them with it. And if they sniff and wander, let them have that time on a long line during walks. When we shift from control to support, the frustration melts away. Owners discover that dogs can be calmer, more fulfilled, more connected. And the truth is, it makes us happier too. It makes me much happier when I see Hogan happy. If he's happy after doing that, I'm happier too, because suddenly the relationship feels less like a battle. All of a sudden, it's not, let's go this way or get out of there. Don't do that. It's not a battle anymore. And it feels more like teamwork and time together, quality time, connection. Supporting natural behavior isn't indulgence. It's not spoiling. It's total welfare. It's giving dogs the outlets that they need for their emotional, for their mental, and for their social well-being and their overall happiness. So the next time your dog does something that makes you go, ah, and shake your head, pause for a second and ask, is this a natural behavior? And if it is, how can I guide it in a way that works for both of us? That small change in perspective can transform frustration into joy and help you and your dog both truly thrive together. I think it is the best thing to look at is learn about your dog, learn about your dog's genetics, look at what they've learned, learning the environment. The environment is huge. The environment is one of the things that we get to control and to change and to work with. And think about what your dog is learning and what they have learned. How can you help them learn it better? And always think about the dog's self. It's amazing what giving them a little bit of space and time can give. Calm, your mindset, your calmness can really help their self, help them feel better. There's so many ways that we can help dogs when we step back and start looking into why things are happening, why they're doing what they're doing, and understanding it, understanding what they need. It can change everything when you understand what's really going on. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate. Please share with anybody who is struggling with their dog. There is ways to make things work and to make life better together. I love helping. It's what I am very good at and have had lots of success at, helping dogs be successful in life. And with you and staying in your home, I will put in the um, comments here to book a call. I'll put that right now. If you really don't hesitate to click on that link, it's free. Book a call. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see you. Please comment on the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm dedicated to dogs and I think they're amazing. I couldn't imagine life without them. And I love helping people feel the same way that I do, that I feel like I'm doing as much as I can for my dogs and always wanting to do more, but we know that they have a good life and they have total welfare, which is being considered all the time. So have a great day and go spend some time with your dog.